Good evening to everyone, and welcome to the YouTube channel, How to Get an 800 Credit Score. My name is Lyndon Baptiste, and welcome everyone to the channel. Thank you so much for joining too also as well. If you haven't already and you're new to this channel, if you're interested in learning for ways on how to build credit, how to increase your credit score, how to get approved for loans and lines of credit to business and personal too also as well, how to travel the world for free, how to fix your credit on delete negative items on your credit report and etc. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell for notifications too also as well. That way you will never miss a single video as we make them here on this channel too also as well. And also I want to say a special thank you to our 1,340 subscribers that we have right now currently here on this channel. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate all of the love and support from all of you and all of our viewers too also as well who have joined in our live streams in the past too also, because it is with your help that we were able to pass our milestones of 1,000 subscribers, and now we can receive super chats too also as well. And also we can get messages out to all of you through our community tab, and also now we have our Patreon. So you can support the channel by becoming a member of our Patreon too also as well, or you can support the channel by sending a donation through the Cash App to $ Lyndon Baptiste, and that is inside of the description below this video too also as well. All the links to contact me are on the screen. The ones that are not there are found at the bottom of the About section of this channel too also as well. If you need to email me, my email address is at the bottom of the screen. You can follow me on all the social media networks too here also as well. Join our Facebook group. It's called How to Get Excellent Credit. Like our Facebook page, it's called How to Get an 800 Credit Score too also as well. So I want to thank all of you who have decided to join tonight too also as well. Right now I'd like to give a warm welcome to David Amex King Moss. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. David too also as well, and David and we talked briefly about having him on our show too also as well, and we look forward to having him on in the future too also as well. And we will also be having many other guests here on the show too also. So we look forward to doing that too also as well. And we also have a 6-channel live stream collaboration planned, and it's in the workings between the 6 channels, and that is our channel, David's channel from Travel Explorer Click. Also, we're working on getting Flashpoint from Flashpoint Capital. We're also working on getting Will Schropp from Will Schropp, his YouTube channel, and also Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV. We're working on getting him in here too also as well, and Bob from Cakeology too also as well. Got to give you that business credit too also as well. For those of you who own businesses too, is very helpful to expand your business, get business funding and things that you need for your business too also as well. So I'm just following along here on my cell phone in the comments as I go along here. Our topic for today, by the way, is going to be about negative items, collections that you or someone else have had deleted off of your credit report, and you said to yourself, well, wow, that's awesome, they're gone, what a relief, thank you so much for deleting these items off of my credit report. And maybe you had a credit repair company do it for you, or maybe you done it yourself, but you were so glad you got that item deleted and removed off of your credit report. But now guess what, it's back, and it's kind of like frustrating. I know the feeling too also as well, to have something reappear on a credit report that was deleted too also. So what do you do? So that is our topic for tonight's live stream. About it's going to be about items that you had deleted that reappear on your credit report and what to do about it too also as well. So we're going to get into it very shortly. We're just waiting for a few more people to come on here and join us here in our live stream. Right now we have 13 people. Okay, you need me to turn up the volume, guys?
Cornell said he had to turn up his, he can't if it's low.
Oh, okay. I'm doing that right now. I'm going to turn up my microphone here.
He had to turn his up.
I wanted to make sure you guys could hear me, clearly, but maybe this is not loud enough. So I'm going to turn it up just a notch, and guys, let me know if the audio is sounding better. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit here. So by the way, so that is going to be our topic for tonight's live stream too also as well. I know it's very frustrating to have an item that you had deleted, a collection too also as well, and probably raise your credit score up a bit too by having that deleted, but it's very frustrating to have that reappear on your credit report so suddenly too also as well. Let's see. Okay, so can you guys hear me clearly, or is my audio not loud enough? Let me know inside of the comments too also as well. If the audio is okay and the video is okay, just go ahead and type the number 1 inside of the comments. Again, if the audio and the video are okay, just go ahead and type the number 1 inside of the comments. That way I can know, if the audio needs to get turned up or down a little. Just go ahead and let me know by typing the number 1 inside of the comments. So I'm going to recognize some people that are here with us. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Dalai Lama's Tea. Dalai Lama's, welcome back again. Dalai Lama says, hey there, can't stay long because I'm out to dinner, but I wanted to show some love, and how is everyone? Great, awesome. Thank you so much for joining us, Dalai Lama, and welcome back. And Cornell, Mr. Mentor Freeman is here once again. I like the hand clap emojis, the thumbs up, and the cool shades, brother. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate that. So everyone, please give a warm welcome to Cornell, Mr. Mentor Freeman, too, also as well. David MX King Moss says, he's talking to Dolly. He just got over 20,000 in credit increases last night with no hard pulls. Now up to $199,500 in total credit limit. Oh, wow, that's awesome, David. So everyone, please say congratulations to David for a $20,000 increase, credit increase, to also as well. It's a great accomplishment for you. That definitely will help you tremendously as far as lowering your credit utilization, to also as well, maybe give you some more spending power too, so that way you can keep your utilization low too also as well. So that's one less thing that you have to worry about there. Also, everyone, please give a warm welcome to Laura Martinez. Laura is back and in the house. I want to welcome Laura and say thank you so much for joining us once again. Laura, we really appreciate you. Laura says, hi, everyone. And Pink Lady Barber's back again. Great. Awesome. And everyone, please give a warm welcome to Pink Lady Barber. Pink Lady Barber, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining. Pink Lady says, what's up, family? Too also as well. Thank you for joining, Pink Lady. Also, everyone, please give a warm welcome to Cliff Peters. Cliff Peters, thank you so much for joining us once again. We really appreciate you, Cliff. And thank you for joining us in another live stream. You really add a lot of value to our live chats too also as well. So everyone, please give a warm welcome to Cliff Peters. Also, Kevin Jackson is in the house, people. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Kevin Jackson. Thank you so much for joining. Kevin and the Cream Team is here, representing the Cream Team. Thank you so much for joining. Once again, Kevin, we really appreciate you. And I like the video that Bob made. Bob from Cakeology, everyone had made a new video. And he talked about negotiation skills and how to negotiate to get what you want in life. So I believe it was very general, it applied in a general nature, not only to the business credit aspect, but life in general. And it was a great video, great content. You guys definitely want to check it out on Cakeology's channel, too, also as well. And Cakeology has been on our show one time before, and he talked about the power of business credit along with personal credit too, also as well. It was a great time with Bob. We definitely enjoyed all the questions, all the answers, and the great information and knowledge that Bob had to share about business credit. That live stream. Kevin Jackson says, hey, Lyndon and Janelle, we're back again. Cream Team in the house. Once again, let's do this. Thumbs up. 2 thumbs up to you, and God bless you all tonight on the good work. Thank you for saying that, Kevin. I really appreciate that. Everyone, please say hello to Kevin Jackson. David Amex King Moss says, Flashpoint Capital has an awesome channel. Yes, he does, definitely, for sure. And we're also trying to get him on in a 6-channel live collaboration, live stream with us. I know I talked about that earlier, but we're definitely looking forward to that, too, also as well, to having him on. Cornell Mr. Mentor Freeman says, is the mic volume lower than usual? I have to turn my phone volume all the way up to here. Okay, I believe that was a past comments. I'm a little behind, but I'm trying to catch up to the comments here. Pink Lady Barbara says, hello, Miss Bridget. Yes, I guess, Pink Lady, you can see Bridget there playing on the table there. Too also, so we kind of set up the table and a blanket for them, so that way they can lay on it and play or whatever, that way you guys can get to see them too also as well. Let's see. Laura Martinez says, same here, Cornell. Okay, so that was the issue with the volume. Okay, so can you guys hear me okay now? Let me know inside of the comments. Maybe I need to turn my microphone up. Oh, that was earlier, Janelle. Okay, great, awesome. So I'm glad you guys can hear me okay now. And Kevin Jackson says, you guys has a new cat. Hey there, kitty. Yeah. Yeah, we have 2 of them. One is named Bridget and one is named Panda. Panda is the black-haired one, and Bridget is the black and white one that we have there. So let's see what else was said. Cliff Peters says, types the number 1 inside the comments. Awesome. I'm glad you can hear me good. Ronald Anderson, everyone, please give a warm welcome to Ronald Anderson. Ronald is back in the house once again for another live stream. Welcome back, Ronald. Everyone, please say hello to Ronald Anderson too also as well. Pink Lady Barbara typed the number 1. Awesome. Ronald Anderson typed the number 1. Laura Martinez typed the number 1. Kevin Jackson says, number 2, tune it up a little. Okay, I'll move the mic a little closer or something here. Let's see if maybe hope that would help somewhat. And let me know inside of the comments also. Bodyguard 856 is in the house, people. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Bodyguard 856. Bodyguard says, what's up, guys? Finally made it back to a live stream. I missed the last 2. Yeah, we haven't seen you for a while, Bodyguard, but we're glad you're back once again. I'm glad to have you back. Everyone, please say hello to Bodyguard 856. Bodyguard says, hey, Janelle, how's everything? Okay, awesome. Bodyguard says, waiting for my Jewelers Club to season, as they say, LOL. I paid off my remaining balance, so my utilization for them should be at 0. Yes, Bodyguard, that's an awesome trade line for you to use to build credit with. My Jewelers, I had them since I started building credit in November, actually, so they're a great resource there to increase your credit score and to build credit too, also as well. So I'm going to recognize our first super chat for the evening, coming from Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV, a $19.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Dwayne, for that $19.99 super chat. I really appreciate that. It definitely adds a lot of value to our streams, just having you on here with us in your presence to also as well. So everybody, in case you didn't know, Dwayne has a YouTube channel called How to Build Credit TV. Awesome live streams every Monday evening at 7 p.m. Central Time on How to Build Credit TV. We are always there. Our family here at How to Get an 800 Credit Score, we're always there with him, you know, having a great fellowship, talking about credit cards, how to build credit too also as well. So a lot of knowledgeable people there in that live stream. If you have any questions about credit too also as well, there's a lot of YouTube channels there and people who with a lot of experience with building credit, credit repair and things of that nature who can definitely help you out and answer your questions for sure. But thank you so much, Dwayne, for that $19.99 super chat. Really appreciate you. Really appreciate that too also as well. Dwayne says, hey, Lyndon, just stopping by real quick to show some love. Keep crushing it, bro. Yeah, Dwayne, I know you're a superstar, so, you know, we all learning from you. You know what I mean? So we appreciate that you're even here, you know, with us too also as well. Thank you so much for joining us, Dwayne. Dwayne says, hello, everyone. Okay, awesome. Everyone, please say hello to Brian Bauer. Brian Bauer, welcome to our live stream too also as well. We're glad to have you. So everyone, please say hello to Brian Bauer. Brian says, hi. Does anyone know how accurate, okay, he meant to say accurate Credit Karma is on account history? Still haven't fixed late payment history. Well, Brian, Credit Karma, in case you did, I'm not sure if you're aware, but different credit monitoring services update different times, right? Like, for example, Wallet Hub, they update every day, every 24 hours. And Credit Karma, they update once a week. So every 7 days, you'll get an update. So it may not be reflected in the credit report you're looking at from Credit Karma, but it should update, you know, next time they do the next update. You want to check and see what is the date they did the last one when you log into Credit Karma, and it should show you a date there, and then count 7 days from that date, and then that's the date that they will officially update it. Alrighty. So hopefully they will fix that late payment history for you. Okay, awesome. Adams Bailey is in the house, people. So I believe Adam is a new person here to our live streams, and welcome, Adams. We really appreciate you. Just want to let you know you're welcome to comment as much as you like, raise questions. If you see questions you'd like to answer, go ahead and take a swing at it too also as well.
Me out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did leave Janelle out. She's sitting right next to me. Everyone, please say hello to Janelle Leone, too, also as well. Janelle is definitely a blessing to our live stream. She's waving behind me. She helps me to answer questions, recognize comments. Sometimes I miss a comment, and she's just there to say, Lyndon, you missed that comment there, too, also as well. So I really appreciate, that she is helping us out with that, with the live streams too, also as well. So I really appreciate that. Oh, okay. So yeah, Janelle was telling me about the fireplace that we put on for you guys there. It was reloading. But yeah, so let's see any other comments that we have here. Okay, so everyone please say hello to Adams Bailey, a new person here on the live chat. Kevin Jackson says that's a work one. Everything is fine. Audio and video. Okay, great, awesome. Janelle says thank you so much, bro. You're so awesome and you keep up the good work as well. Thank you. Dwayne says, it's my pleasure, bro. Super proud of you guys and all that you've done on your YouTube channel. I know how hard YouTube can be. That's from How to Build Credit TV. So, guys, if you haven't already and you want to, learn a lot about building credit and credit cards, definitely click on How to Build Credit TV here in the chat and click on Go to Channel. And when you get there, click on subscribe and hit the bell notifications. That way you won't miss some of the great content that our superstar Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV makes there on his channel too, also as well. Everyone, also please give a warm welcome to Sneaky25. Sneaky25 is back again, in the house. Sneaky says hello, good evening to everyone. So everyone, please say hello to Sneaky25 too also as well. Kevin Jackson says, hey, Pink Lady Barber, how are you? Awesome, awesome. And everyone, Alberto Santoyo is back in the house once again. Welcome back, Alberto. It's a pleasure to have you once again back on our live streams. Thank you for joining once again. Everyone, please say hello to Alberto Santoyo too also as well. Alberto says, hello there, Mr. 800. Okay, well, I thank you for saying that, Alberto, but I don't want to claim that title as of yet. I know there is a guy, however, that we are planning on having on the show. He goes by the name on Facebook as Mr. 800, the 800 credit score man. And I plan on having a lot of people on here with 800 credit scores that can, talk to you guys, and you guys could ask them questions. They could, share with you guys their experiences in credit and building credit too also as well. I'm sure it'll be a great experience too for us all to learn from too also as well, and there's a lot of people that we plan on having on here too. Also, there's a guy that, he sells things on Amazon, and, he makes a decent living doing that too. Also, he has a YouTube channel too also as well. And I think his YouTube channel is called Side Hustle or something like that. I don't remember the exact name of his YouTube channel. We plan on, having him on too also as well. There's another guy that does credit repair. He has a credit repair company. We plan on doing a collab with him too also as well. He just messaged me on Facebook earlier today. And also we plan on having David Amex King Moss on as well in a collaboration with us in a future date too also as well. Alberto Santoyo, thank you for the emoji, the hand clap emoji. Really appreciate that. Thank you for sharing that too also as well. So I guess we've been on for a little while now, maybe 20-25 minutes probably. So I'm going to go ahead and, start on today's topic. As you guys know, we're talking about can negative accounts reappear on your credit report after removal? So basically, again, we're talking about, deleted collections that have been deleted, and maybe you were excited because they did get deleted. And you saw your credit score go up, maybe on Credit Karma, Wallet Hub, and other credit monitoring services. Maybe your FICO score went up, and then all of a sudden, maybe a month or 2 months later, this collection just reappeared on your credit report, just came back out of nowhere. It may have came back through another collection agency, maybe another collector, who knows? But now it's back. We have to deal with this issue and what to do about it, so that's what we're going to get into. One of our subscribers actually asked that question in a live stream that we did, I believe 1 or 2 weeks ago. We kind of answered the question briefly in our last live stream, but, today we're going to go in detail. We're going to go deep into, this dilemma, this issue, and what causes it. What can be done about it, and some of the laws, where you can find some of the laws pertaining to this credit repair issue too also as well. So as you guys probably, if you don't know already, this can happen, has happened. It's not a common problem. It doesn't occur very frequently, but, even though it's not that common, it does occur too also as well. One of the reasons that a debt can come back, is say if a creditor has failed to validate a debt within 30 days, it is removed, right? And this has a lot of history to it too also as well. Back, I guess I would say back in the day, right? Before they came out with the amendment to the Fair Credit Reporting Act. And that amendment was called the FACTA laws. FACTA laws are Fair and Accurate Credit Transactions Act, right? And this was an amendment to the FCRA, the Federal Credit Reporting Act, to also as well, and it made stricter rules, right? And after that, those rules were set into effect. That those rules made reinsertions of collections more rare. Okay, that's just why now it is uncommon because, like I said, back in the day, before that, that group of FACTA laws came out. What a lot of the collection agencies were doing is they would deliberately not validate the debt within 30 days. Okay, so then it was removed. And that would get a lot of people, kind of like all hyped up and excited. Yeah, that collection was removed. It's gone. It's gone. Now my credit score is back up. And then once, it was removed, then they would come back in, validate it, validate it after that, and then it would get put right back on the credit report. To also as well, before they came out with the e-Oscar systems and the computerized systems that they have right now that they use, it took a lot longer for them to validate debts and do investigations. Also due to mail. People were disputing by mail too also as well. So that took a lot of longer to process all the paperwork, and there was so many pieces of mail coming in to credit bureaus. It just took forever, and a lot of them were not tended to. So a lot of debts were not validated within the time. Okay, but after this FACTA law, which was an amendment to the FCRA, Federal Credit Reporting Act, it made it rare. And they started using the e-Oscar system, so they were able to process these disputes a lot faster. Okay, so a lot of these electronic dispute processes, there is an exception that it can allow an account to be put back on your credit report without any notice too also as well. And in these cases, if the lender researches and they find out that the account information is accurate, the account can be put back on your credit report. Okay, but there are certain processes that can actually protect you from this happening. All right. Before I go along, I want to say special thank you to Delta Credit Restoration. I had met him through one of his videos he had here on YouTube too also as well. He has his own YouTube channel. He talks about credit repair too also as well. So everyone, please say hello to Delta Credit Restoration. We talked about doing a collaboration here on this channel too also as well. So that way, you guys can get more information about credit repair too also as well, coming from a person in a different space on YouTube too also as well. So everyone, please say hello to Delta Credit Restoration. And by the way, he has his own YouTube channel, as I said, so you can go ahead and click on his name here, which is Delta Credit Restoration, and click on go to channel, and then click on subscribe and hit the bell notification, so that way when he does make new videos, you will be the first one to know for sure. So thank you so much, Delta, for tuning in too also as well. I know you told me your name in the Facebook message you sent me, but I'm sorry. It was like I was in the process of getting ready for this live stream. I don't remember the name, and I can't click over to my Facebook messages right now because I'm trying to keep track of the comments here. Janelle says, hello and welcome at Delta Credit Restoration. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so everyone, please say hello to Delta Credit Restoration. Welcome him to our family here on how to get an 800 credit score. And what's that, Janelle?
You didn't read my comment?
Oh, Janelle's comment. Janelle says, I want to say I appreciate each and every one of you and my fam for participating on our live stream. You mean all the world to us and being a part of our lives. We love you all. Yes, very, very true. We love you all, and thank you so much, all of you, for joining. We really appreciate you. Delta Credit Restoration says, all good. Thank you, sir. Michael Holmes, LOL. Yes, so his name is Michael. Okay, so thank you, Michael, for joining. And Michael, by the way, feel free to comment as much as you like here. You're always welcome here in our live streams. To also as well, if you see any questions inside the live streams that you would like to answer, go ahead. Feel free to take a swing at it. And also as well, so thank you for joining. Okay, so we all know there are things you can do that can protect you from having this happen, right? But debts, let's go over some debts that must stay deleted, okay? Now, these debts that must stay deleted, pretty much, if the debt is too old, that's one that must stay deleted, okay? For example, we know about bankruptcies and tax liens. They can stay for up to 10 years, right? But collections in particular is what we're talking about here. There's a 7-year time limit on that. So if that collection falls off of your report after the 7-year time is up, then that one has to stay deleted. It cannot be added back without new action because it has passed the deadline for the removal. Too also as well. Also, a debt that must stay deleted is a debt that is not yours. If it's not your debt, if it was put on your credit report in error, it cannot be added back on too also as well, okay? Because under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, it is against the law for collection agencies to report debt that they know is inaccurate, okay? So basically, I call it the ATV, right? ATV, and that's an acronym that stands for, a collection has to be A, 100% accurate, T, 100% timely in a timely fashion, and V, 100% verifiable, too also as well, okay? Also, another debt that must stay deleted is a duplicate. If it's a duplicate, then it has to stay deleted. Okay, and sometimes these debts, it will show up more than one time on your credit report. But once you've shown that the debt is a duplicate or a copy, then that entry, it should be removed and it should not be added back to also as well. Okay, so that is some of the ones that it just has to be deleted. Those are grounds right there to get those deleted off of your credit report too also as well. So there are some laws, that's pertaining to this. Like you have the Federal Credit Reporting Act that you can, reference. You can look at too also as well. It's called 611 of the FCRA 611B, right? And that states that's a reinsertion law pertaining exactly to this issue, this problem here. Okay, and that reinsertion law states that furnisher of information must verify or certify. They must certify that that information is complete and accurate. And also, the section C says that there should be reasonable procedures in place, just to make sure that does not reappear again. Okay, and I know the term reasonable procedures is kind of a vague term. I wish they had actually in that law made a term more specific, or put a little more wording into that, because reasonable procedures is kind of a vague term or phrase, you should say, too also as well. So what do you do? What do you do when a previous item that you had deleted, it just all of a sudden reappears on your credit report, right? You've been so successful in getting this thing taken off. Maybe you spend hundreds of dollars, maybe you spend thousands of dollars to get this thing deleted. I've talked to people who worked with Lexington Law for 10 months to get one item deleted off their credit report. Okay, I'm not saying Lexington Law takes that long. Okay, depending on your situation, they can get 3, 4, 5 items deleted in a few months. But there is a process, guys. We did not ruin our credit overnight, right? We didn't get bad credit overnight. It didn't take us, in other words, it didn't take us one day to get bad credit. So it's not going to take one day to fix all of it, and all of a sudden have a 750 or 800 credit score. Okay, it just doesn't happen like that. These things take time. Okay, so just want to make sure that you guys keep that in mind too, also as well. All right. So basically, let's see what else we're going to talk about here. What do we do? Okay, what do you want to do is you have three options or maybe several options to fight this if collection is reinserted, right, on a negative trade line or collection. First thing you can do is you could request a new investigation with the credit reporting agencies. That's Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, too, also as well. Just request a new investigation. Okay. The second thing that you can do is you can add a consumer statement to your credit report. Okay, and they do have a section there where you can add that. All right. The third thing you can do, you can file a lawsuit against the creditor that's committing the reinsertion, that's putting this back on your credit report. You can file a lawsuit against that creditor too, also as well. Okay. Now, you want to keep in mind, however, that there is a fine that a collector can pay or a creditor can pay if you take them to court and you win, right? There's a $1,000 fine that you can be entitled to if you win the case against them, okay? But keep in mind that you will not be able to get that $1,000 compensation if you go to a government agency. And that's another option that you have too also as well. I know I said there's three things that you can do, but there's actually more than that. You can file a complaint with the FTC. This is the Federal Trade Commission. If they have violated your rights under the Fair Credit Reporting Act or the Federal Debt Collection Practices Act, which is the FDCPA, you can definitely file a complaint with the CFPB also as well, which is called the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. But just keep in mind, if you go to like I said, again, if you go to these government agencies, you will not be entitled to a $1,000 compensation that you could have received in court too also as well. And if you need a legal assistance or a lawyer, there is a website, however, that you can go to, and the name of the website is called consumeradvocates.org. Okay, /find an attorney. Okay, that's consumeradvocates.org /find-an-attorney. Okay, and all you do when you go to their website, you basically just type in the state that you live in and you type in credit reports, okay, because that is one of the selections there pertaining to that, because they have attorneys that deal with other things too, like debtors, collection agencies, all types of attorneys there. But you want to make sure that you type in credit reports there, and you should see a list of attorneys in your state. Okay, if they don't have any attorneys in your state, just like my state, I live in South Dakota, so I would have to go search for other consumer attorneys. They're called consumer protection lawyers. Okay, so it's very simple. You could, if you don't see any attorneys listed there on that site, and you can simply just Google consumer protection lawyers in whatever state you're in, Oklahoma or Virginia, whatever state you're in. A lot of the bigger states like New York, California, Texas has a long list of attorneys there that can, definitely help you out. with that too also as well. So you have a lot of resources there at your fingertips too also as well. Okay. So this type of reappearance though, however, like I said before, is it's kind of like a deja vu, right? It's just coming back all over again. But you want to definitely know your rights, under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, too also as well. So that way you can dispute. And when you dispute, you want to dispute with all of these parties, all of the parties that are involved. Okay, there can be different parties involved. Okay, there could be the creditors and the collection agency that got the debt. Maybe they bought the debt. Maybe they were assigned the debt. Whatever the situation is, you want to make sure that you dispute with all of those parties that are involved too also as well. Okay. So under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, however, there are specific procedures, okay, that a credit reporting agency that they must follow before they put a collection back on your credit report that has been removed after you have already disputed it. Okay. So the FCRA, I'm just going to give you guys a quote from that law, the Fair Credit Reporting Act. It states, the information may not be reinserted in the file by the consumer reporting agency unless the person who furnishes the information certifies that the information is complete and accurate. So they have to certify the information. Okay. In addition, the other thing that is also part of your rights to also as well in the FCRA is that they have to, the Consumer Reporting Agency, they're required by law, okay, to send you written notification within 5 business days that the information has been put back on your credit report again. And they also have to provide the contact information for that company that furnished the information, meaning that company's business name, their business address, and also as well, if they have a phone number or way to contact them, their phone number also as well. Okay. And it says, here comes that phrase again that I told you guys about. They are required to maintain reasonable procedures that are designed to prevent the reappearance in a consumer's file and in consumers' reports on the consumer of information that is deleted. Okay. So I know, like I said, that term reasonable procedures, that's inside of the Federal Credit Reporting Act, that term, I don't even like that term. I don't like it because it's too vague. It can mean so many things, and it's open to so many different interpretations. Okay. But it is what it is. Okay. So, I mean, there is things, like I said, the things that you can do, you definitely want to do those things. And, those things protect you, they protect you. And your credit report, I mean, that's what you have. That is your credit. I mean, having good credit, we went over this before, is like being able to get approved for the lowest payments on a mortgage or a loan or, line of credit, or, maybe traveling for free or paying little to nothing to travel to another country. And there's so many people that are doing that right now. Too also as well. So, I mean, you definitely want to keep tabs on this for sure. If this has happened to you, or someone that it has happened to, you definitely want to let them know that what, the things that they can do to prevent this from happening to also as well, and the things that they can do to stop it from reappearing on their report and to have it, removed permanently too also as well. Okay, because this is not something that you want to continue to have continually happening. Okay, because I've heard this happening to people over and over again. They get something, a negative collection on the report, it gets deleted, and it comes back, and then 2 months later, and it's just a never-ending cycle. It gets removed, comes back, it gets removed again, comes back again, and it is it can definitely be frustrating too also as well. So to file a complaint, if you're gonna follow that route, you go file a complaint with the FTC. That's the Federal Trade Commission. They have a website. You can Google that website, and there's a link over there where you can file a complaint with the FTC, and also the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. There's a link on their website. Those are things. All you have to do is just Google those things, and you will find out how to make a complaint with those government agencies too also as well. So that is definitely some avenues that you can pursue, and also you can talk to a consumer protection lawyer in your state too also as well. So if you didn't get the website, again, the website is consumeradvocates.org/find-an-attorney, and pretty much. And all you do is just type in the state that you're in, and you'll be able to get in contact with an attorney that will definitely be able to help you out with that too also as well. So yeah, I mean, has it happened to me before? Once I believe it's happened, but it wasn't like a huge thing. But it, like I said, it's not something that's really, very common, but it does happen. It does happen for sure. I've heard a lot of people in the Facebook credit groups talking about it too also as well. So this is a thing that, a lot of people are worried about, Okay, so just remember that those three things that the credit bureaus, that they must send you the letter within 5 business days of them putting it back on your credit report. Those three things that have to be in that letter. Okay, that letter must include a statement that the disputed information. They have to let you know that collection has been reinserted on your credit report, for one. For two, they have to, it has to say the business name and the address of the creditor reporting the information, along with a phone number, if that phone number is available. And three, has to explain to you your right as a consumer to add a statement to your credit report disputing the accuracy of that information too also as well. Okay, so under the FCRA rules and regulations, credit bureaus, they must remove the information if they cannot complete an investigation within 30 to 45 days. Okay, so you definitely want to keep that in mind too. So that goes back to what I said. It has to be 100% timely. It also has to be 100% accurate, and it has to be 100% verifiable too also as well. Okay. So I guess that's the end of our topic there. But thank you so much, guys, for tuning in too also as well. I really appreciate all of you that have joined. I guess we've been on 51 minutes. So, wow, that's pretty short. We haven't been on 51 minutes in a long time there. So, that's good news there. So what we do here now, as a tradition, is we like to, recognize people who have commented, who has also raised questions too, also as well.
Be sure to ask them if they have any
Janelle
questions,
was.
any comments before you do.
Oh yeah, does anyone have any questions or any comments that they wanted to add to also as well? And also wanted to let you guys know that we welcome super chats too also as well. Thanks to you guys, we're able to receive super chats, being that we have passed our 1,000 milestone of 1,000 subscribers. So if you want to support this live stream or the channel, definitely send us a super chat. They're definitely welcome for sure. Also, another way you can support the channel is by joining our Patreon too also as well. The link is at the bottom of the screen too also as well. Also, if you're watching this live stream on a replay, another way you can support the channel is by sending a donation using the Cash app. And my screen name is $Lyndon Baptiste, and that is also in the description below this video too also as well. So thank you to all of you who have supported the channel too also in the past, and we definitely welcome all of you. So I want to start off by recognizing people, and first on my list is I want to say a special thank you to David Amex King Moss. Thank you so much, David, for joining us once again in another live stream. I really appreciate you too also as well. Also want to say thank you to Dalai Lama's Tea. Dalai Lamas, thank you so much for joining us, and welcome back to another live stream. Really appreciate you too also as well. Also want to say a special thank you to Cornell, Mr. Mentor Freeman. Cornell, thank you so much, buddy, for joining us once again. Really appreciate you. Cornell has been with us since our early days of this channel. I know I kind of make it sound like we had this channel for years, which we haven't. We haven't had this channel.
It goes by itself.
Oh, it does go by itself?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm wondering why our little fireplace went out there. Okay, and our first live stream was on May 11th, too also as well. It was on a holiday. And so really appreciate Cornell for being one of the first here in our live stream. Also want to say a special thank you to Laura Martinez. Laura, thank you so much and welcome back. Thank you for joining us in another live stream. Really appreciate you too also as well. Also want to say a special thank you to Pink Lady Barber. Pink Lady, thank you so much for joining us in another live stream. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining us. I also want to say a special thank you to Cliff Peters. Cliff Peters, thank you for joining us. Really appreciate you too also as well, Cliff Peters. Okay, we have a comment here. Pink Lady Barber says, Lyndon, my Amex card did not recognize my favorite grocery store as a grocery store. Now I have to find another. Oh no. Wow, Pink Lady. That's terrible. Are you talking about the American Express blue?
Yeah, her blue card.
The blue card that you've been using, right? I'm sorry to hear that. Did you try to call or contact Amex and let them know that they have not recognized, your grocery store, or let them know the name of the store, or, but if you have to find another one, that's really a shame because that was your favorite grocery store. I do understand that totally, completely, too also as well. So sorry to hear that there, Pink Lady. I hope you do, get that straightened out, squared away with Amex, and maybe you do find another grocery store. Because I know that Amex Blue card that you have there, I think it gives you like 6% cash back on groceries. I mean, that's a great card, for grocery shopping and things like that. I think they give you that up to $6,000 of spend. So that's a great thing there, that you got going there. Hopefully you can get things, settled with Amex so you can get the cash back on that too also as well. I'm sorry to hear that. So also want to give a special thank you to Cliff Peters. I'm not sure if I mentioned Cliff Peters yet, but thank you so much for joining us, Cliff Peters. And also want to give a special thank you to Kevin Jackson and the Cream Team. Cream Team, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate all of you. And Kevin Jackson, appreciate you. Thank you for joining us once again. Also want to give a special thank you to Ronald Anderson. Ronald Anderson, thank you so much for joining us once again in another live stream. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much for stopping by, and welcome back again. Warm welcome to Bodyguard 856. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. Bodyguard. And Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV, which gave a $19.99 super chat. Thank you so much for that super chat and spending your hard-earned money with us. Really appreciate you, Dwayne, and all you do to support our channel. And we definitely will continue to support your channel too also as well. So I definitely got some super chats in store for you on Monday. So thank you so much for stopping by, Dwayne. I really appreciate you. Also want to say a special thank you to Brian Bauer. Brian Bauer is a new person here in our live streams. And so everyone, if you haven't already, make sure that you say hello to Brian Bauer. Thank you so much for stopping by, Brian. And you're always welcome here, Brian. Thank you so much for adding value to our live stream. Also want to say a special thank you to Adams Bailey, who is also another new person here to our live chats. Thank you for stopping by, Adams Bailey, and welcome. We look forward to seeing you in many more live streams to come in the future. Also want to say a special thank you to Sneaky25. Sneaky25, thank you for joining us once again, and welcome back, buddy. Thank you so much for stopping by, Sneaky25. We really appreciate you. Also want to say a special thank you to Alberto Santoyo. Alberto Santoyo, thank you so much for stopping by. We really appreciate you as well, Alberto, too also as well. I guess Janelle is showing me some information here on American Express Blue Card U.S. Supermarket Retail category. So this is for Pink Lady Barber. It talks about U.S. or anyone who has the American Express Blue Cash card. U.S. supermarkets. To earn additional rewards on supermarket purchases, the supermarket must be located in the U.S. I'm sure the supermarket that she went to is in the U.S. A supermarket offers a wide variety of food and household products such as meat, fresh produce, dairy, and canned and packaged goods, household cleaners, pharmacy products, and pet supplies. Superstores, convenience stores, and warehouse clubs are not considered supermarkets. Okay, so all they're saying here, there's a list of merchants that accept the card, examples, but it's not a complete list here. They're talking about different merchants. So first on the list is Gristedes, Gristedes. Never heard of them, but those are merchants where you can earn additional rewards. Food Town, you can earn additional rewards. Meijer, Meijer. ShopRite, Stop and Shop, Vons, Whole Foods, Winn-Dixie, online supermarkets such as Fresh Direct. And it says here this is not a complete list. So there's a longer list than that. This is just a brief list. This is coming from the AmericanExpress.com website. And here are some examples, guys, of merchants where you will not earn additional rewards. And these are specialty stores, including fish markets, cheese shops, wine shops, and other specialty food stores. Superstores, an example, Amazon, Target, and Walmart?
Yes, sir.
Walmart. Did they just say Walmart? Janelle, they just said Walmart. People, they just said Walmart. Okay,
That's wrong.
that's just wrong. That is just totally wrong here. They did not say Walmart. Yes, they did. They said Walmart. Wow. Okay.
Keep going.
Warehouse clubs, example, BJ's Club. Okay.
There's gas on there. There's
Okay,
restaurants
so
on there.
there's gas on here. There's also restaurants on here.
Read the list so they know.
Here's the list of
Gas
merchants that accept a card where you can earn additional rewards for gas. Okay, and this is not a complete list either. This is some of them. Gulf, Murphy USA, Murphy Express, Exxon, Mobil, Hess, HESS, Shell, too also as well. And it says you will not earn additional rewards for gas stations that are part of supermarkets or warehouse clubs. So that probably might include Fry's supermarket, right? Where they have a
For
gas
instance,
station
you
there
cannot
too,
use
right?
that for Walmart gas station, Damn gas station, grocery store that require gas station. That's what they're saying.
That's
That's just wrong.
That's wrong. That's just wrong. Okay, so it says you will not earn additional rewards for gas stations that are part of supermarkets or warehouse clubs unless specifically stated. Examples of merchants where you will not earn additional rewards include Get and Go, Giant Eagle, Target, Walmart. You may earn additional rewards if the gas station is also a convenience store. It's kind of confusing because didn't they say convenience stores are not included in the beginning? Okay. U.S. restaurants. Okay, there's a huge list there. Then they have global restaurants. So this is just a site here. It's on the AmericanExpress.com site, guys. Let me see if I can get the exact link. Okay, I'm going to get the exact link here. It's AmericanExpress.com/US/rewards-info/retail.html. Okay, so I guess Dwayne is in here too. So Dwayne, what do you think about that, Dwayne? That American Express, the blue card, does not give cash back at certain supermarkets. What do you think about that, Dwayne? Let us know inside of the comments. The reason why I'm asking you, Dwayne, is because I know you have that card. Janelle is actually a authorized user on that card of yours that you have, so I'm sure that you... What'd you say, Janelle?
We have more people.
I'm sure that you can answer that more and more detail coming from experience. So, Dwayne, what do you think about that? You could go ahead and type that inside of the comments. Also, want to recognize and say a special thank you to Donald Baker. Donald Baker looks like is a new person here to our live streams. Welcome, Donald Baker, from the Cream Team. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate you. And you're always welcome here, Donald. So everyone, please say hello to Donald Baker too also as well. Donald says, hello everyone, a new subscriber and first time on the screen. I was referred by Bob at Cakeology. Thank you so much for stopping by. And Bob, if you're watching this here, I want to say thank you so much for sending, Donald here to us and sending people our way, subscribers. To also really appreciate you. We're definitely going to send some subscribers over there to you, to also as well, Bob. So thank you for supporting the channel. Really appreciate you. So everyone, please say hello to Donald Baker. Pink Lady Barber says, I also noticed that when I have 0% utilization, my credit karma goes up and my Experian FICO goes down. When I have a balance, my FICO goes up, but my credit karma goes down. Okay, Pink Lady, there's the difference between a Vantage score and a FICO score. The Vantage score is pertaining to credit karma and what they give. A Vantage score, and a FICO score is pretty much like what Experian.com gives you. Okay, a FICO score, myfico.com, things of that nature. So there's a difference between the two credit scoring systems, and they're different. They're not the same. Some people say, Credit Karma they don't think Credit Karma is accurate because there's a difference between that and their FICO score, but it is accurate. It is accurate because a Vantage score and a FICO score use two different algorithms. Okay, and they arrive at two different scores. They have two different credit ranges. Okay, and they have different scores for different levels. Okay, something that was considered excellent credit on a Vantage scoring system would be anything over 750. Anything excellent credit on a FICO scoring system would be anything over 800. So now you're talking about two different worlds here. Okay, the way you can gauge and determine whether or not the score that you're looking at is accurate or not. If it's a Credit Karma, then you want to compare it to other Vantage scores. Okay, so a Vantage score you can compare to a Vantage score, and a FICO score you can compare to a FICO score, but try not to compare a Vantage score to a FICO score, because it's like you're comparing apples to oranges. Yes, they're both sweet. They both have a sweet flavor, but they're two different fruits. They're both going to give you a sweet taste. Okay. So, and what Vantage scoring, what the Vantage scoring model considers a priority, the FICO scoring model may not consider a priority, a high priority. Okay. As far as utilization is concerned, or credit usage, that is 30% of your credit score. Now, the FICO scoring model considers credit usage or utilization more of a priority than the Vantage scoring system does. Okay, whereas the Vantage scoring system, they consider average age of credit, which is part of length of credit history, which counts for 15% of your credit score. The Vantage scoring model considers that of a higher priority, right there. So there's a difference there. Okay, so utilization might be affected more on a FICO score than it may be affected on a Vantage score, and average age of credit may be affected more on a Vantage score than it will on a FICO score. Okay, so you have two different scoring models, and a good book to read that I found very useful and provides a lot of helpful information on this particular topic, about building credit in general. You can definitely feel free to check out The Road to 850 is what it's called. That's the name of the book, The Road to 850. I'm sure they sell it on Amazon. I do not have the book, the link to the book in the description or anything. I'm not going to get paid any money at all because I don't have an affiliate link for that book. But you can find it and search for it at Amazon too. It's called The Road for 850, and the author is Al Bingham. Okay, Al Bingham is a well-known credit expert in the credit world, in the world of building credit. So has a lot of useful information in there for sure. Let's see, what do we have here? Any other? Oh, okay.
Oh, keep going. Never mind. Sorry.
Okay, yeah. Some people. That's why some people they recommend, Pink Lady, that you keep at least 1% on your utilization. Okay. Some people say pay it off in full, keep 1%, but the majority of the people that I found that have 800 scores, credit scores, they advise to pay your credit cards off in full, okay, every month. Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV says, my pleasure, bro. Love seeing people from different channels in this live stream. Yes, definitely, for sure. Everyone, also, please give a warm welcome to Brian Taylor. Brian Taylor says hi. And thank you so much for joining us, Brian. And let us know when you make some new videos for sure, because we want to continue promoting your channel for sure. It's just that people, they kind of, get anxious and over anxious when they wait for you to make videos, and stuff, and they're still waiting. So let me know when you make a new video. That way I can continue promoting your channel for sure. But thank you so much for stopping by, Brian. I really appreciate you. Pink Lady says, I have to find a Kroger. Oh, okay. You have to find it the Kroger store you're talking about, Janelle?
Kroger.
Kroger. Okay. All right.
No, yeah, they have those out there.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Because different states have different stores,
But she
grocery
has
stores.
Myers.
She has what? Janelle?
I was just reading.
Oh, you're just reading. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't punch in the link for that blue card reward cashback thing so they know the location. It won't let me put it in.
Oh, okay. That's okay. That's fine. I mean, guys, if you need to, get the information on that blue cash card, all you need to do is go to AmericanExpress.com. On that website, they have a lot of information there. A lot of stuff on there. Okay, it tells you about what grocery stores they accept, what grocery stores they don't accept. What gas stations they accept, what restaurants they accept, and et cetera, et cetera. So if you have that card and you plan on getting cash back on it and using it, you definitely want to go to the website and look through the list on there for sure.
They even have it for the U.S. streaming subscription. They have it for the major drugstore, major department store. That you can use that for.
Oh, okay. So that the same card or a different card? What are you looking at there?
The American Express Blue Card thing, reward thing, where you can use it at.
Okay. All right. Thank you for sharing that. Let me see what you're saying. I need to know. They need to know too what you're saying.
I know. They're all at the same thing. You didn't go all the way down. Keep going.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a long list. I don't want to read that whole thing. There's a list on that website. It talks about streaming services. It talks about everywhere that you can use an American Express Blue Cash card to gain points for even drugstores for your prescriptions and everything. So that you definitely want to check that out for sure. Okay, Bob is on. Bob is in the house, people. Bob from Cakeology. Welcome, Bob. Thank you for joining our live stream once again. We're glad to have you back again. Everyone, Bob from Cakeology has his own YouTube channel where he talks about business credit and how to get business credit too also as well. So if you have any questions about business credit, he's here. His name is Cakeology here in the stream. And definitely you want to click on his name, Cakeology. Click on go to channel. Click on, when you get there, click on subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. That way you won't miss any videos whenever he makes new ones on his channel too also as well. He was a guest here on our show. We enjoyed the collaboration with him. We had a great time. Bob dropped a lot of great knowledge there in that live stream too also as well. I believe the title of that live stream is called The Power of Business Credit along with Personal Credit. You can find that video here on our channel. You can type it in the search bar, The Power of Business Credit along with Personal Credit. Or you can look on the homepage here of this channel under live streams, and you will definitely find it with Cakeology and I here and collaboration here on the channel. So you definitely want to check that out, and check out Bob's channel, Cakeology. You definitely want to subscribe. Pink Lady Barber says, Lyndon, I think that increasing my amount of credit and holding a small balance will help with the problem, as I don't have a lot of credit yet. Yeah, I believe you're right, Pink Lady. A small balance, I would say, as long as you keep it under 7%, I mean, you should be fine. Okay. So you definitely want to, I would try that for sure. Some people, they say, you should experiment with different percentages, but keep it under 7%. Like, what they mean by that is basically like maybe 1 month you can try like 1% utilization, and another month try 2%, try 3%, try 0%, and just look at your credit score and notice to see if you see any changes at the different percentage. A brother that's been building credit for 27 years, he has an 800 plus credit score. His name is Quentin, I believe his name is Quentin McCall, and he's very popular in a Facebook credit group. on Facebook called the Credit Building Team, and he recommends that you keep a small balance on one credit card. You can use three, but keep a small balance on one, maybe 1% or 2% on one credit card, and pay the rest of the credit cards off in full. And that's what he recommends. Okay, so let's see, what else do we have here? Any other comments that I missed? Cakeology here in our live streams too, also as well.
Reminding that we will do the sick people.
I already did. We talked about the 6-person collaboration, everyone. If you haven't already yet, we're doing a 6-person collaboration with 6 YouTube channels. And we're getting all the planning and everything. It's in the works for sure. It's going to be our channel, how to get an 800 credit score. Dwayne's channel, how to build credit TB. Also Bob's channel, Cakeology. Also David's channel, Travel Explorer Click. Also Justin's channel, Flashpoint Capital. And also Will's channel, Will Schropp. That's right. Will Schropp. So Will Schropp and Flashpoint Capital and Dave from Travel Explorer Click, all three of those, they talk about travel and travel credit cards and how to use your rewards to travel the world for free or next to nothing, right? And they go through, I think Flashpoint goes more into detail about different credit cards. He also makes videos about credit cards and rewards, points, how to travel, how to transfer, your points over with certain credit cards too, also as well. And Will Schropp, he talks a lot about portals where you can maximize your rewards too. Also as well, you can take advantage of these portals to your own benefit to get the most value out of the points that you earn on your credit cards too, also as well. And Dwayne talks a lot, does a lot of credit card reviews, talks about how to build credit too, also as well. A lot of great information there on Dwayne's channel as well. And Bob, he talks about business credit. He just made a great video too, also as well today. In case you're just coming on now, I talked about this a little earlier. He made a great video earlier today about negotiating things that you want in life, and he kept it on a general basis, which I thought was very good. You know what I mean? He talked about in different aspects of life. Applying it to on a general plane. So it was a great content there. I really enjoyed that video there too, also as well. Okay, so Pink Lady says, will do. Okay, awesome. Yeah, Pink Lady. So you definitely want to try that out for sure, and see how that goes, see how that works for you. Like I said, try to do a little experiment with it, because you got to realize the Vantage scoring system is different, totally different from the FICO scoring system. Okay, what may boost your credit score on the FICO scoring system may not boost your credit score that much or very little on the Vantage scoring system, and vice versa. Okay, so try a little experiment with that. Try your utilization. Try 1%. Try 2%. Try 3%, maybe each month, switch it up a little, but do not go over 7%. Actually, okay, according to Al Bingham, who wrote the book entitled The Road to 850, according to him, he says any utilization over 5% will affect your credit score. Okay, and there is a difference though, however, it depends on your credit score also as well. If you have a high credit score, or if your credit score is in the low 700s, or if you're in the low 600s or high 600s. Okay, so it depends on your credit score. Okay, but according to him, anything over 5% will start to affect your credit score. Okay, now sometimes I do remember I had utilization at 10%. I've had it at 12% before. And I don't like having it at 12% or 10%. I don't, because I like to have the maximum amount of points on my credit score. And for me to get that maximum amount, I have to have my utilization very low as possible. 1, 2, 3%. It's fine. And then I get the majority of points added onto my credit score. When I've had it at 10%, 12% before, my credit score took a little dip, went down just a little bit too, also as well. So, it happens. It happens. So, that's a good thing to do. Do a little experiment with that, play around with it, switch it up every month. 1%, 2%, 3%. But I would not go too high with it. I would try to keep it as low as possible. If you can just go like maybe 1%, 2%, 3%, and just keep it at that, that would be great. You know what I mean? You really don't need to go no higher than that.
Don't go higher than 7%.
Let's see. Any other comments that we've missed here? No, it seems like.
Barber, they should be going out of town.
What'd you say, Janelle?
Pink Lady Barber.
What?
Oh, she coming on that day that she'll be going out of town Sunday to Thursday, so she'll try to check in our video.
Oh, okay. So Pink Lady, you're going out of town. Oh, okay, I see it now. You're going out of town Sunday till Thursday. You said you'll try to check out the show while you're gone. Okay, awesome. Well, I do appreciate that, Pink Lady. Thank you so much for checking the show out, for sure. We really appreciate you. And also, I just wanted to mention, too, I wanted to say that if anyone would like to come on our show, as a guest, be here on camera with me and Janelle, definitely let us know for sure. We will bring you on, as a guest too, also as well. If you would like to share something about your experiences with credit, or whatever you'd like to share pertaining to credit or maybe credit repair, definitely feel free. You're welcome. Just let me know inside of the comments, or you can email me. My email address is here on the screen, too, also as well. And let me know if you'd like to be a guest here on our show, because we want to have as many people on as possible. I can't have anyone on tonight, however, because I'm using a different software to do the live stream that we're doing now. But when I'm doing the program that I was using in the last live stream Sunday, yeah, I could definitely have people on, because the software I'm using now, we're not quite sure how to bring people with this software, because it's so complicated. I mean, it's a great software, however, don't get me wrong. There's so many things that we can do with this software here that we cannot do with the other program. But we still like the other program because there's things that we could do with that one that we can't do with this one. So it's kind of a shame. We wish there was a way that they could combine the both programs and just make it into one. And I tried that. I contacted the other program, StreamYard, and I asked them. They have like live streams too, and I asked them in their live stream. I said, "When are you guys gonna integrate with Streamlabs?" And they pretty much kind of never. They never answered my question. They never even recognized my question. So I don't know if they ignored my question or they were just annoyed by the question that I mentioned to them, or what the situation was. But they never answered the question. So yeah. But let's see. I would like to recognize some of our newest subscribers here. Also, as well, we have a new subscriber by the name of Northeast Corridor, the winner. Thank you so much for subscribing. We really appreciate you. We want to recognize Slava, SLAVA dash money, who is also a new subscriber too also as well. Thank you so much for subscribing. These are the people that subscribed today. I also want to recognize Mo. Mo has subscribed today. Thank you so much for subscribing. And also, we do have a new person here to our live stream by the name of S House.
We had him before.
Oh, we had you before. Okay, well, thank you for mentioning that, Janelle. I knew you looked familiar, but I wasn't sure if you were here on our live stream or we met you somewhere else on another live stream. But nevertheless, thank you so much for joining. Everyone, please say hello to S House. Thank you so much for joining once again. S House says, hello, everyone. Just got on, but I like what I have been hearing from everyone. I was thinking about paying off all of my credit cards, but it looks like I should just pay them down.
It depends.
I would pay them down to below 7%. Okay, I'll pay them down as low as possible. Okay, and I'm not sure if you heard the response that I gave to Pink Lady Barber, but we did say that Al Bingham, who is one of the most famous credit experts, he wrote the book called The Road to 850. He states in the book that any utilization over 5% affects your credit score. Not by much, but it depends on your credit score also as well, how much of an impact it is. Okay, maybe someone with a higher credit score may have a less of an impact than someone with a lower credit score. But that applies, I know, to inquiries. Okay, whereas someone with a higher credit score, like in the upper 700s, with more inquiry, an inquiry would impact them not as much as someone with a lower credit score, say someone in the 600s or the low 700s or the high 600s. Okay, but yeah, that is something you can also experiment with every month. Try 1%, 2%, 3%.
He won't pay some of it.
Okay, most people that I know that have 800 credit scores, they recommend paying your credit cards off in full every month. Okay. Utilization is huge on the FICO scoring model. FICO scoring model takes utilization as a very high priority, whereas average age of credit is not such of a high priority on the FICO scoring model as it is on the Vantage scoring model. Okay.
Lord.
Laura Martinez says, I have a question. The more they check your credit, would that affect your credit score to go down?
Do they?
Yes, babe.
The more
yes.
they check it?
Yes.
If you look at
yes.
the
A company. Like, I mean, if they apply, if you apply, I put in an actual credit application, Laura, it does affect your credit, right? But if, say, some companies, they like to do like soft pulls, like your bank, or say if you are signed up with some opt-in services, like if you opted in to receive credit card offers in the mail, online, and etc., things like that. Or insurance companies can do soft pulls too also as well. There's numerous companies can do soft pulls. Okay, but if you put in an actual credit application for something, if you apply for, say, a credit card or a loan, a mortgage, car loan, line of credit, anything like that, or it could even be a utility service. Okay, like we have internet that we had signed up for like a year and a half ago, I think it was. And I ended up getting a hard pull for that. Okay, they checked my credit report. I ended up with a hard pull. I signed up with a Wells Fargo business secured credit card, and I ended up getting a hard pull for that. I signed up with a Wells Fargo business checking account, and I got a hard pull. off of that. So a hard pull is basically a hard inquiry, and a hard inquiry can take off 5 points off your credit score. Okay, and there are rules for hard inquiries. Okay, we went over some of them in some of the videos that we did here on this channel. Like we do have a video here on the channel. It's called how many inquiries is too much, how many credit applications are too much. That's here on the channel. Too also as well, we talk a lot about inquiries here on this channel too also as well. And they have specific rules pertaining to car loans and mortgages. Yeah, car loans and mortgages, and and it's a different rule for car loans and mortgages than it is for credit cards. Okay, now car loans and mortgages, they have a rule where they give a set time limit. It goes by time. They give like a 14-day window. Okay, where anything that you apply for within that 14-day period counts as one inquiry. Okay, they may still show up on your credit report the names of all those companies, okay, that pulled a report on you. Okay, like say if you went in for a car loan and the name of all those banks that did a pull on you, pulled your credit report, it can still show up on your credit report. But all of them, as long as they're within that 14-day period, they count as one hard inquiry on your credit score. So, but if you check your credit yourself, that's just a soft pull, and it does not affect your credit score at all. Okay, S House says, why can't you just pay off your bills and have a high FICO score?
You can.
You can. I mean, like I said, there's several people. A guy named Wise Flies, he has his own YouTube channel too, also as well. He talks a lot about travel credit. Actually, he did 2 videos. His last 2 videos was about how to use your rewards points to travel to Hawaii. And on Wise Fly's channel, he recommended that you should always pay off your credit cards in full. And he has an 800, and I think his credit score is like 808. It goes between 808 and 813. So he has an 800 credit score too also as well. He recommends to pay off your credit cards in full every month. So the problem is there are so many people with 800 credit scores, all right? But not all of them give the same advice or the same recommendation as far as should you pay it off your credit cards in full or should you leave a small balance? Okay, some of them say you should leave a small balance. Some of them say you should pay it off in full, right? But there is a danger zone. Okay, the danger zone is anything over 30%. That's the danger zone.
Big time.
Big time. That's a big time danger zone there.
You mean my mistake on that?
Okay, and you don't want to go there. All right, for sure. What I recommend is keeping it below 7%. Okay, 1%, 2%, 3%, or just pay it off in full 0. Okay, 0 will help you for sure because you won't have to pay interest on your balance. Okay, and believe me, these banks, they have enough money, and especially these bigger banks, they have plenty of money enough, and we don't need to be giving them extra money and interest. Okay. Let's see what's the next comment. Brian says, S House, make sure you have a low percentage by your statement end date and then pay the rest when the bill is due. Yes, that's true. That's very true. You want to keep track of your statement closing date, people, because that's very important. The statement closing date, that's pretty much when they do a picture of your account, how much you owe, how much minimum is due, how much is your balance, what your credit limit is, and they send that off to the credit bureau. So you want to make sure that you pay it down before your statement closing date.
Much as you can,
as
though.
much as possible, so that way you give yourself enough time and give your creditor enough time to include that in their credit report. Okay, when they report to the credit bureaus. Let's see, what else comments do we have
Dolly
here?
back.
Oh, Dolly's back. So Dolly says, hey. Yes, hey, Dolly. Thank you for coming back once again. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Okay. Any other? Oh, Janelle wants to know. Janelle says, welcome back to Dolly Llamas, and how was your dinner? Yes, I hope you enjoyed your dinner, Dolly. Pink Lady Barber says, have 0% interest right now on my blue. Oh, okay. How long is that? Is that for the first year, Pink Lady? 0% interest?
Good.
What you say, Janelle?
I said, that's good.
Yeah, Janelle says that's good. Yeah, I think that's very good. 0%, I mean,
She only had that
I don't think you can
about
really
a
beat that.
month, I think. Less than a month, she had that car, so.
That's pretty good, though, right? 0%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything
S House
is
says,
good.
thanks, everybody. Yes, you're definitely welcome, S House.
You're very welcome.
Janelle
That's what we're
says,
here for.
yeah, I don't know if you could hear Janelle, but she
That's
said,
what. They can hear me.
okay, good. I'm glad you guys can hear Janelle.
Hi, everyone.
Janelle's sitting right next to me. So she's not far from the microphone, so hopefully you guys can hear her okay. So I really appreciate all of you who have joined us tonight. I hope I did not leave out anyone. Yes, I did. Actually, when I was doing the thank yous, we did not. Some other people came on after I finished all the thank yous. Pink Lady says, yes, and they already gave me a sign-up bonus for $250. That's awesome. Great.
Appreciate it, S House.
Okay, awesome. So,
I like the name.
let's
Jerry.
see, where were we here? We were saying, yeah, special thank you as well to Bob from Cakeology. Thank you for stopping by. And also special thank you to S House also as well. So thank you to Bob from Cakeology and S House. Brian Taylor, thank you for stopping by. So all of you who have stopped by and joined us, really appreciate all of you. Right now, I guess my phone says we have 11 people in here. And Janelle's phone says we have 11 people in here. My computer says we have 11 people. Okay, so everyone, please hit the thumbs up. It really helps out the channel tremendously. Too also as well, it helps the YouTube promote the channel better. That way we can get the video out to more people. Right now we have 15 thumbs up. Too also as well. So everyone hit the thumbs up button. We want to definitely get our likes up for sure. And also share this video everywhere. Share this video in all of your social media networks and all of your Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, and everywhere. Just share this video as much as possible too also as well. As you can see here, we have Panda, one of our kitties here.
The Panther.
Yeah, the Panther. That's what Pink Lady calls him, the Panther. Yeah, he stopped by to say hi too also. So yeah, definitely hit that thumbs up button. It definitely helps out the channel for sure. Brian Bauer already hit the thumbs up. Thank you for that. Brian, I really appreciate you too also as well. So if you haven't already and you're looking for ways to increase your credit score, ways to build credit, maybe you want to get approved for a mortgage or a car loan, line of credit or loan, and you want the lowest payments that's possible with the lowest interest rate, or maybe you just want to travel the world for free or almost for free, then you definitely want to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications too also as well. That way you'll never miss a single video as we make them here on this channel about building credit and increasing your credit score too also as well. And also join our Patreon if you'd like to support the channel too also as well. If you like to support the channel and you're watching this on a replay, then you can feel free to send a donation to the channel through the Cash app. And you want to send your donation to $Lyndon Baptiste. I wrote that in the description. Should be at the top of the description too also as well. All the links to follow me can be found here on the screen. Too also as well. Pink Lady Barbara says, hello, my friend Panda the Panther. Okay, awesome. Thank you for the thumbs up, S House. Thank you for the thumbs up, Brian Bauer.
Sure nobody had questions.
So if anyone has any comments or questions before we go, definitely let us know for sure. So if anyone likes to, definitely join our Facebook group. We do appreciate that. That way you can share your credit building experiences or your experiences, building your credit score and things of that nature too as well. Join our Facebook credit group. It's called How to Get Excellent Credit. It's on the screen here at the bottom. Also, the links to follow me on social media can be found here on the screen. Some of those links that are not here on the screen can be found at the bottom of the About section of this channel too also as well. So I want to thank all of you who decided to join us tonight. David Amex King Moss says, great channel. Thank you for saying that, David. I really appreciate that too also as well. If you need to contact me too also as well, if you're interested in being on this channel, being a guest here on this channel, doing a collaboration with us, definitely go ahead and email me. My email address is here at the bottom of the screen too also as well. Send your email to lindenbaptiste@gmail.com too also as well. So thank you guys for stopping by. Really appreciate, all the love and all the support. Bridget and Panda says, they appreciate you too also as well. So thank you to all of you who have joined. Thank you to all of you who have sent the super chat. Thank you to Dwayne for the $19.99 super chat. I really appreciate that too also as well. What did you say, Janelle?
Did you already read?
Already got that.
The plane.
So thank you so much once again. And for all of you, I want to say stay blessed and keep safe.
Good night, everyone.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for stopping by now. Wow, they're running wild in here, huh?
Babe, we did awesome. And they go down and up and down. So we got a total of 19.
Oh, I didn't really end the stream yet, did I?
I thought you went off.
Oh, it says I'm still on here.
It says awesome, huh? We did good.